What's up, Star Child? The band and I are here for your download. If this is your first time backstage with us, welcome. We are very grateful that you're here. The band wants me to dive into the Hecate Oracle. They said they have a message today for those that are mediums, those that are watchmen at the crossroads, for those of you that might be working on developing your mediumship skills. So let's dive in and see what they have to say. I just watched a Rose of Jericho open that I brought back from New Orleans that never gets old. It's so cool. Rose of Jericho may be significant to someone. Okay, we have independence, cycles, guardian, there it is, an incubation. The synchronicities on the Hecate Oracle is 49, 41, 12, and 38. What this is speaking to, Star Child, what the band is telling me is to honor your cycles, okay? To honor your cycles. You're independent and sovereign being. So honor these cycles in life where you go into the cave, which is hermit mode, okay? And when you are in complete independence, free as a bird, doing your thing, around a lot of energy out in the world, okay? Honor your rhythms. Your rhythms are different than other people's rhythms, okay? And especially here, the Guardian of the Gate card came out, number 12, okay? When you are a Guardian of the Gate, when you have spiritual gifts, okay, that you choose to exercise in this lifetime, it requires you to listen to your natural rhythms of your body. Know when to be alone, know when to be around other people and other energies. And there's times that you're going to move away from people in independence into that hermit mode to study, to convene with spirit, to convene with the dead. And there are people that won't understand that, okay? But you have no explaining to do, Star Child. None at all. You're an independent and sovereign being, and it's very important that you honor your cycles, which may be different than the cycles of the world, okay? A lot of people with these gifts tend to work for themselves, okay? They function like Einstein, okay? Einstein used to talk about how he slept when he wanted to sleep, he got up when he wanted to get up, he worked when he wanted to work, okay? And that's not what the world is always feeding us, right? You might cycle into different times, but it's important to just go with your own flow. Go with your own flow and your own cycles is what this is speaking of. Okay, let's dive into this a little deeper. We have Artemis, symbol of independence. Let's look at this Artemis card first, number 49. Can you tell us a little more about this independence card? Judgment, Ace of Pentacles, Four of Swords. Okay, yes, Star Child, this they're giving me two messages right now with this, okay? They're saying that your Four of Swords, your times of repose need to be your call, okay? Again, it's a repeating message. There is a cycle of times of your repose, and there's a cycle when you are out in the world creating, okay? And you get to call judgment on this, okay? And they're asking that you follow your inner guidance and your spirit guides, your band, on when to call judgment on these times. It's going to differ. Your cycles are different than other people's. Okay, and we have clarifying the judgment, a 10 of cups, and the 3 of pentacles. I like this, okay? Your emotional well-being, your physical well-being will be at its highest when you honor your own cycles, okay? And with the 3 of pentacles, it's important to be in community. It's important for us to be around other people. I'm especially talking to my mediums. We can't just talk to the dead all the time, okay? We need to talk to the living also. This is for energy workers in general, okay? We need to be able to also be in communication and community with the living. So honor your cycles in that. Next, we're going to go to the Hecate Wheel, card number 41. Okay, this is about your cycles. Tell me more about your cycles. Tell me more about how you're currently functioning in your cycles. The King of Wands, the King of Swords in reverse, and the 5 of Swords. Something's getting at my throat chakra. Okay, what this is telling me, Star Child, is that you feel like you have to defend your own truth, your own cycles. That you're allowing yourself to be obligated to things at times when you don't want to be obligated. At times where it's essential for you to shrink back, okay? Healers, energy workers burn up a lot of energy. It's a different kind of use of energy than labor and toil in the world, okay? And you have to honor yourself. You don't need to defend yourself. What this is saying is by you not honoring your cycles, you feel the need to defend your magic, essentially. And you don't need to defend your magic, Star Child. You are magical AF, and the work that you do is very important. It's very, very important in healing the collective, healing the earth. Okay, tell me more about your magic here with the King of Wands. Tell me more about your magic with this King of Wands. Prince of Swords. The Princess of Cups. The 10 of Pentacles. You have a 10 of Pentacles and a 10 of Cups on this table. And we're talking about honoring your personal cycles. The world is going to claim that you cannot get to a 10 of Pentacles and a 10 of Cups by following self, being self-led, following your own cycles. We have to deal with time here, right? On planet Earth. And it's very much sold to us what those cycles look like. What times we should get up, what times we should go to sleep, how many hours a day we should work. That all is part of your energetic sovereignty, and you get to determine what your 10 of Pentacles and what your 10 of Cups looks like, and what cycles are most honoring to you. Okay, the Prince of Swords and the Prince of Cups, what they're saying is be willing to experiment with this. Be willing to experiment within your routines. Be willing to not be hard on yourself. Okay? I can feel some of you are gaslighting yourselves about your cycles. We have to be honest with ourselves, right? We have to be honest with ourselves and look at, you know, why we do the things we do, why we move the way that we move. Okay? Ensuring that we're not in a slump, we're not in a potential cycle of depression, if we're not in a cycle of being down. But we also can't gaslight ourselves out of those cycles when we are supposed to sit still for a while, okay? So you're being asked to look at this, be inquisitive in self, be honest with self about what these cycles look like, and most importantly, make sure you're handing yourself a cup. Okay, no beating yourself up, no beating up your inner child about this, okay? You're very capable. We are very capable of creating this 10 of Pentacles and this 10 of Cups in our life. But it is independent to you. What does it look like to you, Star Child? Okay? No defending your magic here. No defending the things that make you emotionally fulfilled and satisfied. No defending what your 10 of Pentacles looks like. You just move differently than other people, Star Child. I like it, though. That's part of what makes you so damn magical. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's look at the cave. This is number 38. This is the incubation, okay? This is the hermit mode. This is going within for complete self-direction, okay? For complete self-direction. Honoring the self, knowing thyself above all else. We have the 9 of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups, and the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, you have the wheel here twice, okay? Definitely talking about the destiny of life cycles here today, all right? With the Ace of Cups and the 9 of Pentacles, what the band is telling me is that you are fruitful when you do this. With the Ace of Cups is all about the spiritual gifts. Do you want to raise your mediumship skills? Do you want to be more connected into higher self, into spirit, into communicating with the dead? Then you have to spend time in hermit mode. You have to spend time in hermit mode, but not just spend time in hermit mode, right? Doom scrolling. Spending time in hermit mode working on these gifts, okay? And this is a very abundant space for you to be in. I know a lot of the Star Tribe that I'm talking to right now, we don't fear being alone, okay? We don't fear being centered in self. We enjoy our own company, right? The company of energy that may not be in human form, okay? But there's something here. There's something about your next cycle of this, where the Wheel of Fortune is appearing again. There's going to be some kind of energetic upgrade, part of the destined path here for you, around specifically mediumship skills, okay? All right, next we are going to go to the Guardian of the Gate, number 12, okay? The Light of the Crossroads. Also, too, if you are, if you use your mediumship skills in a form of astral projection, it's best if we're in hermit mode when we do that. It's going to be the most concentrated time. And they want me to be very clear to understand that I'm talking to energy workers, okay? So even if mediumship is not maybe your forte, so to speak, okay? If you're an energy worker, it's also just as important to know when to be in community, when to be out around the world, and when to be in hermit mode, right? Because that abundant energy that is created by a 9 of Pentacles is important to stay strong in your healing abilities and also in healing of the self, okay? But it does take, in tarot, in life, other people to create that true 10 of Cups and 10 of Pentacles. Unless you just want to hang out at the 9. Again, you have energetic sovereignty, you know what I mean? If hanging out at the 9 is what you're about, then rock on. All right, let's talk to this Guardian of the Gates card, number 12. What's going on with this Guardian of the Gates card, please? Okay, we have the World card in reverse, the Six of Swords, and the Five of Pentacles. Okay, the World card, ooh, I have the chills. The World card and the Six of Swords card is pretty clear. Pretty clear that there are energies that are having a hard time moving on, closing cycles, moving on to calmer waters, to where their next space needs to be. For the healers, either here in life, and for my mediums, in the afterlife. Okay, your gifts are very important. Okay, the Five of Pentacles, though, is telling me that some of you are feeling potentially unsure. You're not trusting yourself at this time. You're not trusting your ability possibly to do this. What's up with that? Tell me more about that. Who am I talking to today? Okay. Who's building a wall around them at this time and is not confident in their gift sets, is not confident in their levels of communication in all of the realms? You are a guardian of the galaxy, a guardian of the gates. Tell me more. Why are we getting this Five of Pentacles card? Tell me about this Five of Pentacles card, please. The Chariot. The Nine of Cups, the Hanged Man, the Five of Cups, and the Chariot. Okay. It is time to come out of this Hanged Man energy. This Five of Cups and Five of Pentacles is done. I feel fear here in these cards, so we're going to clarify that a little further, okay? With the Chariot, you're being asked to go at this time. Go out into the world and let them know what you're made of, Star Child, okay? Because this puts you in the Nine of Cups energy. Joy on the way. Joy of the journey. And there's something very clear here about someone who reads tarot, okay? Someone who reads tarot or does some other form of divination that wants to be public about it, but is in some fear right now, okay? Let's look at these. I want to look at this Five of Cups and Five of Pentacles. Let's get past this fear. What's going on in the shadow that's creating this fear at this time for a Guardian of the Gates? Also, one of you do have strong, or more than one of you, potentially many of you have strong mediumship skills that you're also fearing at this time. They're being very specific about three things, actually. Okay, so this Five of Cups and Five of Pentacles is showing it because there are some in the collective. One, that don't have confidence in their mediumship skills. Secondly, don't have confidence in their divination work, specifically tarot readings. And three, don't have confidence in their energy work, like a form of like Reiki healing. Okay, tell us more about this. What's these fears about? He's getting caught up in their head, but it's all here on the table. Four of Wands. Okay, unsure about your communication with the band, with Spirit. Okay, yeah, and the Nine of Wands. Okay, there's two messages they're giving me here. First of all, with the Four of Wands, okay, unsure if you're really connecting, if you're really going into communication with the spirit world. The way to better understand this is to know what sense speaks to you. There are many different ways to communicate with spirit. Does it happen for you visually? Okay? Does it happen through touch? Does it happen through taste? Does it happen through smell? Does it happen through dreams? Does it happen through meditation? If you're feeling like you're shrinking back at all, this is something that you're curious about, but you're shrinking back. It's time to experiment which sensory is the strongest for you in this communication. Okay? Email me if you have any questions about that. There's some specific things I can guide you through to help you determine what sense that is, okay? And with the Nine of Wands, what they're telling me is there are some of you here that are a little fearful about tapping into something dark, okay? You're powerful. Don't go looking for a devil under every rock. You're powerful, you're divine, and you're human. You can tap into the shadow. You can tap into shadow elements. You can tap into the underworld. You can tap into the above and not fear any of it. Not fear any of it. If you're fearful about what you're tapping into, there's a belief there. There's a belief that needs to be dismantled. Tell me more about this Nine of Wands. We have the High Priestess at the bottom of the deck. Tell me more about this Nine of Wands. Yeah. Four of Wands in reverse. Confirmation of worried about some of the energies that you might be tapping into. Seven of Wands. It's just something that you need to dissect and work on a little more. Ace of Wands. Yeah, okay. No letting fears hold you back here, okay? There was some of you here had a past experience with the Six of Cups, okay? You had a past experience where you felt like something dark came to you, okay, with the Four of Wands in reverse and the Nine of Wands. You tapped into something that you didn't really like the feeling of, okay? But again, you have energetic sovereignty, just as that other energy has energetic sovereignty. That energy actually cannot take you over without your permission, okay? And so with the Ace of Wands here and the Seven of Wands, you're being asked to focus on this mastery, okay? So you don't fear this opening of the third eye. Okay, you can choose to not work with those entities at all and keep them completely out of your practice, completely out of your channeling. Okay, you have that sovereignty. Okay, no one really can push their energy on you. Okay, and not even just in a human body, in any form. All right, so this is talking about getting in a little bit with the Two of Cups, getting into balance with your practice, and don't fear it. Don't fear your experimentation, okay? At the end of the day, nothing can really harm you unless you allow it to. All right, Star Child? But there's a lot of messages here. There's a lot of messages here for those who are channeling, for those who are the guardians at the gate, okay? Okay, all right. So one, honoring our cycles, and two, honoring your practices. Your practice might look different than others. What works for me might not work for you, and vice versa, and that's cool. But seek your higher truth on your cycles, on your divination, on your practices, Star Child, so that you can feel fully confident as a healer, as a witch, whatever you so choose to call yourself, a priestess, a priest. Okay, Star Child, you have that energetic sovereignty. You are very, very gifted, and that's why all of this is coming out. So you're being asked to dive in and honor your true, authentic self. All right, let me pull a couple of symbols. We're going to get some final confirmations on this message. I like this message a lot, Star Child. You have the wheel here twice, too. Okay, the Wheel of Destiny in the Hecate deck and the Wheel of Fortune when we clarified the Hermit card. Okay, this is part of your destiny, Star Child. Part of your destiny is to find out exactly what this looks like for you, what your truth is, okay? Message. Your spirit guides clearly have a message for you. Time. They want to spend some time with you. Nature, spirits, and new life. The new life card is symbolic of these gifts opening up for you, okay? Some of you may obviously resonate with that Egyptian energy. Nature, spirits, ground. Get out in nature, but also ground. Nature of the Pentacles, it's about grounding. Grounding into practice. Grounding into your cycles, okay? And your spirit guides want you to hang out with them for a little while, okay? With this time and message card. They want to contact you. They've got a message for you. Synchronicities on your symbols is 33, 41, 39, and 4. We have 3, 3, 3, 3. I like that. Okay. And 4, 4, 4. Star Child, I will see you tomorrow night for a live. Keep an eye on the community tab for reading sign-ups. And I will also see you for a general Star Tribe check-in in the morning. Can't wait to hang out with you tomorrow.